Hello, everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Alma, Missouri here. We are into the month of December at the moment here. See the snow coming down, working on a little bit of field work here yet. I believe this is the last field I want to get plowed yet if we can. This is field 2 here. Field 1, 9, 8, and 7 have all been plowed. I realized as well I've not planted any winter crops here, so no winter barley or wheat or anything like that. So apparently we're going to be doing all normal crops here the next time around here. So yeah, October would have been the last time we could plant barley, wheat. It'd be the same thing on the wheat there as well. So yeah, a little bit outside of the planting time. Also, I guess if we wanted to do canola, I don't know, do they do canola down in Missouri? Oh, maybe they do. I am not sure. Anyway, got the Big Bud 650 working on the plow job here again, or maybe I should call it a ripper job. That is technically what we are doing here. Although, per the game, we're just plowing. So, anyway, this episode, I'm going to leave the hired worker to that. We're going to head over to our hayfield and then also our silos here. I want to start working on a couple of different things here. First off, we got bales that, we should probably get picked up here at some point. Should probably get these off the baler, too, shouldn't I? I never brought the baler in. Oh, boy, it's sitting out in the snow here. Been sitting out here for the last 2 months now. Yeah, skip time here to the month of December. When I figured that way our bales should be fermented here. And we can hopefully start hauling them in here this episode. At least that's the tentative plan here at this point, I figured. And then we'll look at maybe hauling some grain in as well. And when I say hauling grain, Evan, I'm thinking we might look at some factory options here. So rather than maybe just outright selling our grain, we're going to see what we can produce as far as whatever there is to produce on this map. So maybe look at purchasing a couple factories. Probably not going to go crazy with the factories, Evan, but at least maybe a couple of them, I figured. Might not have done. Well, you know what? We might be able to make this turn. Wow, look at that. Actually, might have made that turn. Like, okay. I was just about to say that might not have been a good turn there, but no, we made it. We made it. We're good. We'll just park this in the back here. Oh, I guess we're actually already sticking through the wall, aren't we? We've got this little, I don't know what you'd call... Oh, I can't see it from this angle. Okay, we'll just get out. That'll work. We got this little thing hanging off the back here. It's supposed to flip the bales so they're on end there. Hanging out the back. I imagine if you probably fold the baler up, it probably folds up, I would assume. I don't know. Not going to worry about it. Okay, we need our auto load trailer here. Well, I guess it's not really an auto load trailer. It's the Bale pickup trailer. Yeah, you know what? I guess the John Deere can stay on it. I was going to switch tractors here, but it don't really matter. In fact, we probably actually have, if I open up auto drive here, that is not auto drive. I did Control Alt Delete instead of Control Alt 0. There we go. Okay. There's a slight difference there between Control Alt Delete and Control Alt 0, of course, there. Anyway, cow by point. Why is it the cows by Bale sell point? Oh, okay, we're coming back to that's what that is. Like, wait a minute, what in the world is that? I wonder here. I wonder. Course, actually, you know what? Let's go. What field? Field 39. What if I do this one? I don't know if I've tried this before. Field 39. It's our hay field here. That's our pickup point. Course play is going to be on field work. Bale, no, we want, Bale collect mode. If I turn on course play here and turn you on, see what happens. In theory, everyone, this should have course play and auto drive working together. Let me get that Bale out of the way. Try to get that Bale out of the way here. There we go. They should have course play and auto drive working together. Auto drive will drive the route to town, of course, and then course play, once auto drive gets to the field, course play should take over and load the bales. Now I see this folded down. So what's going on here? Is it because he's not on a field, I wonder? Because that waypoint is not technically on the field, so... Oh, you know what? I bet you know. Yeah, so it did actually take over. Let's back this back up here a minute. I probably should have specified a field here first. Might have helped. Sometimes you have to do this, sometimes you don't. But in this case, probably especially since it's not actually on a field. There we go. That should have that selected. Okay, let's try this again one more time. Nope, it was already on. So auto drive is currently in control here. You notice that when we stopped, course play. Yeah, now course play is in control. Hey, there we go. Now course play is going. Just had to select the field there, I do believe. Now course play should just randomly drive around the field picking up bales. Ooh, I might have to. I'll see once. I might have to switch out tractors. Or take the duals off this tractor. We'll see once how it goes here. Guess we're gonna drive in circles. Cool. Okay, we're going to leave them to that one. I'm going to head over to our semi-truck over here with our grain trailer. And speaking of grain, Evan, what do we need first? Well, I guess that's probably going to depend on what we're going to do for factories, Evan. Oh, I should probably just head over to town and see what we got. So what do we got over here? Grain mill. Corn dryer. Tailor shop load point. Pizzeria. I was particularly looking at the pizzeria. I mean, I don't know about you folks. I'm kind of a fan of pizza myself here, so... We got a bakery, a dairy, popcorn production, and ketchup production, huh? Okay, interesting. Anyway, let's see what this pizzeria is about here. Let's how much is it to buy it? You want to buy or lease the building? Ooh, I can lease the building, huh? How much? Well, how much is it to buy it? $240,000. Okay. How much is it to lease it? $657 a day. Interesting. $657 a day. Just thinking out loud here real quick, Evan. So if I lease this for $600, we'll call it $700 a day. There is 12 months, well, 12 days in a year because I'm running a 1 day per month. I imagine this price probably changes, Evan. So I know it says a day. It's probably actually per month. So $657 a month. $700 a month just to make the math easy. So 700 times 12, what is that? 8,400? Am I doing the math right? So $8,400 a year, everyone. $8,400 a year. So at that rate, let's go back here real quick, Evan, because I like looking into this type of thing. So if we buy it, Evan, it's going to cost us $240,000. Or I can spend $8,400 a year to lease it. I think you folks know where I'm going with this one, right? 8,400 into 240. I don't know what that equals, everyone. But it's a lot. It's an awful lot. I don't know. Someone if you want to do it in the comments there, 8,400. When actually, that's not even technically the full number because I rounded that up to 700. Technically, it's more like 650 times 12, which then is, yeah, whatever that number is into this. Anyway, we're going to buy it. We're going to go to lease it because that seems like the very obvious choice. So we need cheese, flour, ketchup. Ketchup? Who the heck puts ketchup on pizza? I get it. They're using it for sauce, but okay. Well, we need cheese, flour, and ketchup. Cheese, Evan, we're probably not going to bother making. We don't have any cows. I should be able to buy the input, right? I thought there was a way to buy the input. Where's my inputs here? Ooh, apple pie. You don't say, huh? I like the sounds of that. Anyway. Yeah, we don't have any... I could have swore there was a way to buy inputs here. Well, I should probably deactivate this because we obviously don't have anything in here yet. We need flour, ketchup, and cheese. Flour's probably easy. I'm not sure ketchup. Ketchup's probably going to require tomatoes or something, but let's flour. We are probably going to want some wheat. Why does this not change? Oh, is there... Oh, that's why. I didn't realize this was not empty. Why can we only load sunflowers? Because there's sunflowers in here already. Apparently auto drive didn't do its job and finish unloading this. Okay, now there we go. We want wheat, yes. And that also probably means we're going to want to look at getting the grain mill here. So let's, well, I guess, do we have to visit? I can't just, no, you know what? I probably have to go to the map, then I can buy it from there. You know what? We can visit it. That's fine. We're going to lease that as well, probably. What's the price? Okay, a little bit more. Real quick, though. I'm going to guess it's probably a lot more to buy it. Okay, not a lot more. Another 48,000, but we'll lease it again. Basically $800 a day, so 800 times 12, what? Almost $10,000. 9,600. Probably about 9,000, because again, we are rounding up. So, okay, we have that leased. Let's go back to our trailer. You're supposed to be filling with wheat. What happened to the wheat? Yeah, start. Am I missing something here? Obvious question. Obviously, I am. I'm missing the wheat that was in there. I don't know what happened to that, but okay, more wheat. Got a little bit of a guessing game here. That, wow. That unload is like way up there. Typically, that's not actually a good thing. I mean, you usually don't want your unload like that far up here. That grain's really falling down a long ways there. Good way to get some splashing around, maybe damage the grain falling that distance. Just all around, probably not a good thing. But, okay, that's the way it's set up, apparently. Okay, we are going to go to the grain mill here. Oh, I see a full load of bales over there. Cool. And I'm assuming the fact that he's driving off the field means auto drive is taken over, and auto drive is headed to the bale sell point. I probably should have checked and made sure those were silage bales. They should be. We don't want to be selling grass bales. Actually, you know what? A quick way of one. Time-saving stock check will show me here. We should have silage. Yes, we got silage. So it's all silage, Evan. I don't see any grass on here, so that means they are silage bales over there. If they were grass bales, you would see grass in the time-saving stock check, which, again, obviously we do not want to be selling grass, because grass is virtually worthless. Wonder if that's a good money-making opportunity there. One, buy grass bales in the shop, wrap them, and sell them as silage bales. I just happened to think of that. I wonder if that works. Anyone ever try that? Actually, I don't know. Does the shop let you buy grass bales or only hay bales? Because you can't normally wrap hay bales. I think there's a mod that actually changes that. But under normal circumstances, Evan, hay bales cannot be wrapped. They are already dry hay, and dry hay does not turn into silage. It's not supposed to, anyway. Dry hay, if it spoils, it usually just rots. It doesn't turn into anything good. I believe our grain mill's over one of these buildings here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure which one. We'll figure it out. Ooh, put on brakes. That should obviously get us our flour here for the pizzeria. Then we'll have to look at I'll probably look at picking up the ketchup factory there as well. Seeing what it takes to make ketchup. Not exactly sure, you know, without looking at it. Let's see, is this the one, the flour mill? Gotta check our map here a minute. Come on, map. There we go. Let's see. Are you the flour mill? Yes, you are our grain mill, I guess. And you are... Oh, that's the corn dryer. Okay, so... grain mill first. And we'll probably end up just bringing all the wheat down here, by the way. We'll turn it all into flour. Whatever the pizzeria doesn't need, we'll just simply straight sell the flour then. Unloading. And we shouldn't see any money coming in from this, by the way, because, again, it's going into the factory that we are leasing. Come on, why do we keep going back here? I want to be over here. Okay. And to our factory screen here. So, on the grain mill, barley flour, oat flour, wheat flour. There we go. Way down at the bottom there. We want to activate the wheat flour one. We can apparently also do rice flour. Oh, both rice types of flour. Fine corn flour and corn flour. Interesting. We are going to set the output mode to selling, distributing. Oh, that changes all of them? That's weird. I thought you could change each one individually. Well, anyway, we got that one set distributing because wheat flour should be going to the pizzeria, right? No, yeah, it says flour there, but I believe that's any type of flour. So pretty much any one of the flours coming off of the grain mill here should work. And we should be on and start running here at some point. Cost per month, $24. Cycles per month, 2,520. Not exactly sure what that means. No idea. I thought somewhere where it would tell you, like, takes this amount of wheat, turns it into this much of flour. I'm not, am I missing that? Oh, we got 3 liters of flour already. I feel like I'm missing something here. I thought it usually would tell you, like, okay, 10 liters of wheat turns into 5 liters of flour or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm missing. I'm not seeing. Oh, down here. Okay. I was going to say, I thought it said it somewhere. I just didn't scroll down far enough or didn't look down far enough here. 5x wheat to 4x flour. Okay, so 5 wheat equals 4 flour. 5,000 liters of wheat equals 4,000 liters of flour. There we go. Suppose I should continue unloading this here. Ooh, look at that. We got sold bales. Nice. And Auto Drive was even able to sell it for us. Okay, next hopper. And let's go ahead and pick up the ketchup factory here a minute. Where's the ketchup? Ketchup production. There we go. Oh, that's right. I guess, yeah. Can't actually, like, buy it from that. Why do we keep coming? What in the world? I'm over here. I don't know why it keeps going back there. It's getting kind of annoying. But ketchup production by... Not even... We're just going to lease it. That one. The buying, $410 a day. I'm like, the buying doesn't even pay. Like, you would have to play... like 50 years on here for, well, maybe not quite 50. Well, actually, maybe for this one, maybe you would. I don't know. But you'd have to play a lot of years on here before it would ever catch up to the buy price there. Okay, so we need tomatoes and water. Enable watering, yes. We're just going to buy water because none of this nonsense of bringing water over here. But we do need tomatoes. So we might have to put up a couple greenhouses here then, Evan. That actually might work out pretty good. We got a couple of empty spots on the main farmyard there. We can put up a couple greenhouses and start growing some tomatoes. I personally am not a tomato fan myself. But that being said, I do like ketchup. I will do the ketchup, but tomatoes, no. Coming down pretty good with the snow here at the moment. Rough road. Oh, boy. Shake that grain up real good here. Well, what I could probably do, Owen, we'll go ahead and get some greenhouses set up here. And while we're doing that, we can have Auto Drive haul some grain for us here. So we are going to... Let's see once here. What do we have this under here? Selling points, maybe? Grain. No, not selling points. Sawmill, railway, productions, probably. Productions, that would make sense. Grain mill, unload. Grain mill, unload, yes. And then we are going to... does it matter? It's on the unload point at the moment, but I think the unload point's the same as the load point, so... Main farm here. Grain silo. I just want to make sure there's not another one here. Grain silo. Yeah, that seems to be the only one. I don't see. Doesn't look like he made a load point, which would make sense. Again, they're both the same spot. So I'll check here where. Yeah, that should be a good spot. So grain silo unload point, that should be the load. Grain mill unload. We are doing wheat. Perfect. Okay, let's just, yeah, sure, just somewhere on the farmyard here. Looks like our tractor's back to pick up another load of bales. And let's see what's here. Where are we thinking for greenhouses? I'm kind of thinking over here. This used to be, was it sheep and stuff over here, I think? We'll just toss that over there. Yeet it out of here. There we go. That's gone. See ya. Okay, plenty of room for activities over here. Let's go check out our greenhouses. Construction. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, factories, right? Selling points, greenhouses. There we go. Oh, what do we want? We got all kinds of options here, don't we? So we got small tarp, medium tarp, large tarp greenhouses. Wow, that's considered large, huh? Okay. Thinking I might do more than one. Do like 3 of them, maybe? Because obviously we can sell the tomatoes as well if we get an excess. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good to me. And then I should be able to enable automatic watering on these here. I don't remember exactly right off the top of my head. Is that in this menu? Yes, enable watering. We're going to go turn that on for all of these. Apparently, Giants has never heard of pipes and wells and plumbing, I guess. You know, I don't know. It's, yeah. And we want tomatoes. Activate. Materials missing. Oh, what are we missing? Oh, water. Well, yeah, okay. We need some water yet. Tomatoes, activate. And tomatoes, activate. Napa cabbage, huh? Interesting. Lettuce, garlic, chili peppers. Oh, and then output we want to set to distribute. Oh, yeah. See, this one's individually changed. I don't know why I was changing all of them on was it the grain mill? Yeah, it's grain mill that changed. Well, okay, they're not actually all changed now, are they? Just a couple of them. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. Storing, change output mode to distributing. And set you to distributing as well. Okay, there we go. I'll have to check here. Hopefully once we get some water here, that should be the only thing they need, I think, right? Yeah, it says 4x water equals 4x tomatoes. The water, I don't believe, starts filling right away. I'm not exactly sure how long it takes, but we don't have any water at this one yet either, do we? So that takes care of the ketchup and the flour one. Now, cheese, that one's going to be a little bit more difficult because, again, I don't have any cows and we don't have a dairy. And I really don't want to get into cows and or dairy either. So we got to look and see if we can, like, purchase that somehow. And I thought there used to be a way down here you could just, like, buy this item, which was kind of my plan, but I'm not seeing it right offhand. So I'll have to look into that a little more off camera there, maybe. But yeah, that should do it for the greenhouses. Let's see how everyone else is doing here in a minute. Hey, picking up bales. I was afraid I might have to switch out this tractor, but looks like he's doing a good job. Looks like we have at least another trailer load of bales left here on the field. Only one hopper full, huh? Oh, wait a minute. This is the grain mill. Is this the grain mill? Oh, maybe it is. Okay. You would think I would know. I was just here, right? Oh, well. So, yeah, I seem to detect a little bit of a problem. It looks like we only filled one hopper. I'm not sure why that is. Yeah, that's really strange. I don't know why you would have only filled one hopper. Other than the fact that, again, I've talked about this many times, everyone. Anytime you have more than one hopper, just it seems to cause problems with auto drive and horseplay. So a single hopper, single container, whatever you, one single storage in the trailer works best for hired workers. Also, can I do something about this sign over here? Or no, this is not a sign. This is a light pole. Can I maybe do a little hidey over here? Hide, yes. Goodbye. Oh, good. It just hides that one, too. Sometimes you do that, and like, they all disappear throughout the entire map. It's like, well, that's not quite what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get rid of the one, but... Okay, maybe the second one there, too. Or what? It's stuck on something over here. Fence. Yeah, here's the fence over here. Bummer. Well, let's take some liberties with this. Again, a reminder of it, I am not the author of the auto drive routes here. I got these from the auto drive guy on YouTube. Highly recommend checking him out if you want some routes for your map. He's got a bunch of maps available. Obviously, not all the maps available, but he's got quite a few. And as you can see, I won't say his routes are perfect, but with a little adjustment here, I think we can make this work. I'm trying to see. There's one more under there, I'm sure. Where is it? Two more under there. And just move them out a little bit here and see how that goes. Until we hit that light pole. Okay. I'm not going to remove it yet, though, and we'll see how he does on the next time around, everyone. If everything's good on the next pass, then we're good. If not, then maybe we'll have to look at, well, either adjusting the course a little bit more, and or just that light pole is, I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared, Yeah, looks like our Big Bud 650 is still working on plowing here yet. And that does remind me, before I forget, I did want to put some fertilizer down on our hay field. Let's grab the, the case should be a good tractor for that. Our spreader, yep, our spreader is over here. Actually, I say this tractor is a good tractor for it. It actually might not be, because we do have the big dual axle spreader here. And, yeah, you probably actually want a good-sized tractor on this spreader. And when I say good-sized tractor, I'm talking like 8 hours, 9 hours type size tractors here. Oh, this is lime. What do I... Oh, you know what? Is it liquid fertilizer? Is that what I have? Like, wait a minute. I don't want lime. I want fertilizer. I think we got that in the sprayer here. So I guess the sprayer it is. Yep, liquid fertilizer. That means I'm going to have to probably wait until those bales are completely off the field, though. Because spraying is probably not going to work real well with bales still on the field. Speaking of bales, by the way, looks like we are another full load. Yeah, another full load going out. And looks like, I could be wrong, but we probably have another full load on here yet, so... I'm just going to check and see if this actually works here before I actually, hire the worker to do it. Not going to work. Let's see what the map says. The maps say that is actually going to work here. Oh, come on now. That did absolutely nothing, didn't it? Okay, I was afraid of that. I think we're going to leave that right where it's at. And actually, yeah, I don't think this actually even needs fertilizer, so that's probably why it did absolutely nothing. Thinks it needs pH. I'm not sure why it thinks it needs pH, but, okay, nitrogen. I don't think we actually have to spray this. Okay, never mind, Evan. Hold it back up. Put it away. Should make sure we winterize it here. Might actually be a little late, spraying in the middle of December when it's snowing. Seems fine to me. Okay, anyway, on that note, Evan, with that, we're going to wrap it up here for this episode. Hope you folks enjoyed. Have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.